Welcome, everyone. Welcome. The ceremony is going to begin in 5 minutes. We want you hyped up and ready to go for this, okay? So, this is a celebration. We want you to cheer and clap for your individuals. You're going to see them coming up the center aisle and then sitting down in their seats, and then we'll get that program going. So, get yourself settled and do me one favor. Wave to your recipients for me. Ready? Give me a good wave. Give me a cheer. Yeah, get it going. Woo! I'll see you back up here in 4 minutes. Welcome, everyone. We have a fantastic crowd in here today. Welcome to our students, our faculty, our family, our friends, and those of you who are live streaming and not able to be in physical attendance today. My name is Dr. Katie Burns-Ryan. I am the Dean for the College of Chiropractic here at NWHSU. We could not be happier to celebrate this milestone with you today. Over the past year and a half, these students have worked incredibly hard. They have taken over 1,900 hours of challenging lectures and labs, and along the way, they have celebrated many milestones, like their completion of cadaveric dissection in anatomy, getting over the nervousness, getting over the nervousness of simply asking, "May I open your gown?" in Methods 1. Fast forward to Methods 3 and that first adjustment in front of a faculty member where your hands might be shaking a little bit or you might be a little sweaty, right? Now, these students are here. They are celebrating the white coat ceremony. Oh! These students did not get here on their own, and I would like to take a moment to recognize the faculty and the administration who've advised, instructed, and mentored them. Would my faculty please rise so we can acknowledge your hard work? I would also like to recognize the platform party joining me on stage today. Dr. Deb Bushway, President and Chief Executive Officer of NWHSU. Dr. Kim Pierce, Provost and Chief Academic Officer. Dr. David Farrar, Associate Professor and today's keynote speaker. Dr. Mary Tuchscher, Department Chair and Professor, today's name reader. Dr. Ryan Oster, Associate Professor and Clinical Internship 1 faculty member who will be handing out certificates. Jackson Buffone, who's sitting with his cohort and will be leading today's oath. And finally, I would like to recognize the friends and family that have supported these students day in and day out. Without your love and support, these recipients would not be here today. So students, you need to stand up, make eye contact with your people, find your people, give them an air hug and clap for them. Big clap. Now, some of you might be wondering, what is the meaning of a white coat ceremony? And in your program, you will find a brief description of the ceremony origins and the symbolism of the white coat, but I'd like to give just a little bit more context. The white coat ceremony is the midway point of our academic program. It is a moment where we can stop, reflect, and celebrate all that these students have accomplished in the last year and a half to 2 years. They also recognize the hard work that lays ahead of them as they transition from the classroom into the clinical education experience. To quote our own Dr. Jeremy Bartles, "The natural order is to keep moving forward to the next big thing and accomplishment. But we must stop, take a moment, and reflect on our achievement. Only at these moments can we genuinely understand the sacrifices and the successes we have achieved and the failures we have overcome. Give yourself the space and self-love to appreciate all you have endured getting to this point." I think that's very apropos for today's symbol. We celebrate this milestone with the wearing of a white coat, which is not just a piece of clothing, but a symbol, often referred to as the cloak of compassion. I want everyone in the audience, including my students, to think for just a moment about the characteristics you immediately assume of a person who's wearing a white coat. Just take a quiet 5 seconds to think about this. To many people, a white coat is worn by a doctor, someone who is knowledgeable, has expertise, someone that is going to help them. A person wearing a white coat is considered a trusted professional who cares for their patients. But after that first impression comes the real work of consistently demonstrating those virtues and characteristics. You need to keep earning your patient's continued trust, because you can take this white coat off. You can hang it in your closet, throw it over a chair, leave it in your car, right? But you will always remain right now an intern, and very soon a doctor of chiropractic with the purpose of serving others. And this responsibility rests on your shoulders at all time, much like the white coat is resting on your shoulders now. To my T6 students, you have come a very long way to get to this white coat. On the screen, you're looking at some images from a recent new student orientation. That was you not so long ago, looking anxious, excited, deer in headlights maybe. And now you know our academic program, it is rigorous, it's challenging, it's hard work, but you are resilient, you are dedicated. That's what brought you to this point today. And I have to say in front of all of your friends and family how very proud I am of each and every one of you. It is time to celebrate your hard work and welcome you into this clinical environment. So to get our celebration going, I want a big round of applause for Dr. David Farrar, who's been selected by the T6 class.
Welcome. Let's take a breath together for just a moment. I have the wonderful opportunity to get to know all of these students during anatomy. We spent over 240 hours together, some of them more than others, a lot of tears, a lot of celebration, a lot of holding of hands, a lot of crying on shoulders. And this is a wonderful moment to be able to celebrate this with you. I know that some of you are placing bets on the likelihood that I cry during this, and I wouldn't have it any other way. For the rest of us, so that we can fully experience this wonderful moment together, I would request that you leave the photography and the video to the professionals. It'll all be recorded. Let's be present in this moment for just a few minutes and the power that is in this room right now. As Dr. KBR said, I teach gross anatomy. I'm a 2014 graduate of Northwestern. I started teaching here in 2015, and teaching gross anatomy has been both the most challenging and rewarding experience of my life. Anatomy is one of the most challenging and rewarding experiences in the curriculum. And it's a rite of passage. Early on, we learn the amount of effort that it takes to succeed in preparing ourselves to be providers of care. And in honesty and accountability of the white coat, I thought, what better way to start off this journey than to read some of the more honest and critical feedback some of you gave me during the end of quarter evaluations. I'm kidding, I would not do that. We're going to talk about everyone's favorite topics, just like we did in anatomy: politics, religion, and sex. And I love the collective contraction of everyone's pelvic floor and discomfort and unexpectedness and anxiety. It's okay, you can exhale. Let that relax. I always strive to make the learning of anatomy an experience, something more than just memorizing words and names and structures of relationships. With the learning of anatomy comes the learning of a lot of Greek words, a lot of Latin words, and a few German words. But not just words and not just relationships of structures, but the clinical application and the stories behind those words, the stories of pain and suffering, the stories of the human experience, like the vilified Medusa who shows up in the abdomens of those with portal hypertension, or the story of the heartbroken Undine whose vengeance could take your breath away. It's pain and suffering that has turned those stories into marble statues, to names of diseases, to anatomical structures, or to symptoms. It's pain and suffering that brings your patients to see you. It's odd to think that it's pain and suffering that has brought us here today in some weird way, but it's healing that takes us forward from this point. The human experience is pain, and it is healing. If the meaning of life is to simply experience the human body in all of the colors and all of the sounds and all of the movement and all of the touch, an experience so rich that we fear not having that experience. And when that movement, that touch, that feel, that emotion is diminished, those people are going to seek out help to help restore that, and they're going to find you. They're going to seek out the experience of someone with enough wisdom and knowledge of the human body that you can diagnose, and you can help guide their own healing. Whether they find you because you wear a white coat, or whether they find you because of the light that's inside you. Because the white coat is really just a symbol of the light that is in each of you. Whether you call that personality, or riz, or vibe, or aura, or energy. Because the white coat, more than any other symbol, is that outward projection of what is in you, a healing light of purpose, intention, wisdom, honesty, curiosity, and truth. If the meaning of life is to experience it, then what we choose to do with this life is our purpose. Each of you has chosen a purpose to help others heal. And I can think of nothing more noble. The color of white itself is a symbol in several different areas. In chakra levels, it is the color associated with the highest chakra level, the crown chakra, radiating out from your head, that guides your purpose. In different religions, in Islam, Judaism, Hindu, Buddhism, Christianity, they all have to do with purity of heart, intention, wisdom, truth, and illumination. To carry that light, to be a healthcare provider, a doctor, a healer, is to be surrounded by darkness and pain and suffering on a daily basis, making that light inside of you just as hard to maintain as it is to maintain a clean white coat. The coat will get dirty, it might snag, it might start to unravel. It's a metaphor for what's happening inside. You may at times feel like you don't want to wear the coat. As much as I'd like to say that there will be no struggle in practice from this moment forward, that's simply not true. You may feel overwhelmed at times. You may feel like that light is dimming. Your own health may suffer. Your passion may wane. You may be enticed to do dirty things to make easy money through questionable means. And you may be so exhausted that the quality of your care suffers. And we all make mistakes. We let ourselves down. We may let others down. And that's why we're all here, to cultivate and grow that light inside each of us. So if your coat gets dirty or it starts to unravel, I gave you a repair kit a few minutes ago. And if your light starts to dim, the gift I give you is time travel. One thing that we learn in anatomy that I say frequently is that time's not real, and that time travel is possible, at least biological time travel, right? Every memory that we cast back to, every anxiety or hope that we cast forward to is nothing more than biological time travel. And so for our first experience in biological time travel, I want us to try closing our eyes for a moment. Not just those earning white coats today, but everybody else in this audience. All of the support staff, all of the friends, families, lovers. I want you to feel in every fiber of your being, all the way down to your DNA, what it feels like to be in this moment, at the beginning of a journey of healing. A blank page of your own story as a healer, surrounded by love and support and motivation and curiosity and light and hope. For the friends and support here and family, think of a word or a feeling to send to the recipient of the white coat today. T6s, feel what that energy feels like. And if your light ever dims, if you ever question your purpose or your capacity or your capability, come back to this moment. We'll all be here for you. If that time travel is not enough, we're all still here to support you, because there is no one better to carry that light of healing into new places, for new people, to be curious, to wonder about the expansion of scope of practice, to seek a more profound healing of the human body. And if we can do it together, we can change the world, one painful story at a time. May open your eyes and return to the present. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for this present.
Thank you, Dr. Farrar. That was lovely. Oh, okay. Now it is time that we've been waiting for, the acceptance of your white coat certificates. Families, friends, we hope that you will clap and shout your recipient's name as they come across this stage. We want you to mildly embarrass them with your enthusiasm, all right? We are going to start this out by a practice. So, white coat recipients, you're going to clap for yourselves and your colleagues. Clap right now, give a shout. My faculty, my administrators, give a big clap, shout. Let's show them what's down. All right, I've warmed you up, crowd. Show them how it's done. Clap, shout. Let's hear it. I would like to welcome Dr. Mary Tuchscher to the podium to present today's recipients and Dr. Ryan Oster to hand out certificates.
All right. Tia Ray Alexiuk. Pablo Alfini. Anderson. Caitlin Armin. Jordan Babcock. Dylan Becker. Adeline Bankston. Telsha Berg. Jake Bestel. Jenna Blanchette. Mason Bohada. Austin Bond. Matea Bora. Thomas Brassard. Grace Brunstead. Jackson Buffone. Nicholas Casperson. Matthew Dino. Annabelle Dion. Sam DeVornay. Manny Drexler. Amanda Edstrom. Joseph Feiner. Britton Gerard. Nathan Gillen. Paige Hawkinson. Mason Hashi. Marina Harley. Matt Hazeltine. Samantha Heiser. Katie Rose Helstab. Bryn Hemphill. Preston Hetland. Casey Hexam. Alex Hillesheim. Michaela Hazelton. Jaden Hugh. Ava Katz. Colette Kernelligan. Holly King. Brady Cruz. Amanda Lamentina. Annika Lampa. Haven Laverdure. Brandon Lee. Chase Litzo. Landon Lundquist. Dalton Mybaum. Nathaniel Martin. Arath Martinez. Graham Mitchell. Lauren Mitchell. R. Brady Mosentine. Peyton Mortensen. Jared Moreau. Caitlin Notabaloom. Jonas Nyman. Austin Olson. Megan Quast. Molly Ryla. Summer Rieger. Gage Slavik. Allie Steinley. Colton Strupp. Noah Swanson. Simon Thorpe. Sydney Toole. Kyle Tisdale. Tate Torgerson. Hunter Ward. James Warwick. Love Washington. Eric Williams. Cole Witter. Jerica Zander. Jacob Zellinger. I'm sorry, he told me 5 times. Zeilinger. Sorry. And Ariana Zilm. There you go. I'll get it right.
All right, we're going to give one more big round of applause to our White Coats recipients. Now our recipients are taking pictures outside and coming back in. That gives me the perfect opportunity to display how funny I am with a series of very lame chiropractic jokes because I'm stretching the time right now is what I'm doing. So my students, you better laugh at this. You haven't graduated yet, okay? All right? All right, let's see. What did one DC say to the other? Thank you. I've got your back. What kind of music do chiropractors like? Hip hop. What do you call a DC who treats horses? An animal cracker. That's my favorite. That was my favorite. Okay, still stretching a little bit, maybe? Okay, I have 3 music-related chiropractic jokes going through the ages, going through genres, okay? So one of my younger faculty up here didn't know who this was. What did Huey Lewis say to the chiropractor? It's hip to be square. What's the best name for an all chiropractic joke? We're getting into the 80s and 90s now. The Back Straight Boys. What did Post Malone say to his chiropractor? I feel like I'm falling apart. That's one of his songs. Okay. For those of you who might not know. Okay, Adele crosses the genres, right? What did Adele say to her chiropractor? Go easy on me. There you go. Okay, doors are closed. We can keep moving, people. I would now like to ask Jackson Buffoni to come up to the podium to lead the oath of professionalism.
Okay, before I begin, I just want to address my class and say thank you so much for picking me. I don't know if you saw me at Cowboy Jack singing Lips of an Angel and know I love the mic, or if you guys actually like me. So, I'm very proud and honored to represent this cohort that the faculty has said multiple times is a brilliant cohort, and we're gonna make great doctors very soon. And to Dr. Farrar, we are very proud of you to represent our cohort. We're super happy. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Your words today were a testament of the person you are. You and the rest of the faculty, for lack of a better term, you're rock stars. So, without further ado, please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. On this day, May 31st, 2025, in the presence of family, friends, esteemed faculty, and staff, I hereby affirm to hold myself and colleagues accountable to the contents and spirit of this oath. Okay. With honor and pride, I vow to hold up the rights and responsibilities entrusted to me by my training as a doctor of chiropractic at Northwestern Health Sciences University and commit to becoming an active advocate of our chiropractic profession. I will faithfully serve the well-being of my patients by upholding myself and my colleagues to the highest degree of professionalism and integrity with unquestionable and unwavering ethical conduct. I will advocate for my profession as a distinct and holistic approach to health. I will esteem those who have taught me the art, science, and philosophy of chiropractic while respecting the knowledge, wisdom, and contributions of my predecessor. I will stand ready to serve humankind and the profession by dedicating my career to the pursuit of health and wellness. I will act within my capabilities and recognize my limitations. I will act in my patients' best interest and will regard keeping their confidence in me as a moral obligation. I pledge my dedication to the practice of chiropractic so that all those I serve may discover true healing, education, and awareness in all aspects of their lives and consciousness. May my skillful hands and clinical knowledge bring strength to the sick, relief to the suffering, and peace of mind to the anxious. May I provide inspiration for all to attain bountiful health and live this life to the fullest. With great respect, I will always affirm these principles, acknowledging that every human life is valuable and powerful. I hold myself accountable to this oath at my own volition. I do this freely and honorably in commitment to learning, living, and serving in my community. May I hold fast to the enthusiasm, passion, and idealism with which I take this pledge. Congratulations, class.
As we near the end of our program, I'm pleased to introduce our President and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Deb Bushway, who will provide our closing address.
Well, thank you. Thank you for giving me a few minutes to greet you. What a fabulous ceremony. Thanks to Dean Burns-Ryan, thanks to the events team that pulls this together, thanks to Heidi and so many folks that managed to pull this together in such an amazing way, and of course for the words of Dr. Farrar. But mostly thanks to you all, right? Thanks to you who are earning your white coat today. The white coat ceremony is one of my favorite ceremonies that I get to attend, and I do get to attend a fair number of ceremonies. So, and the reason it's my favorite is twofold. Not just that I get to hear Dean Burns-Ryan's great jokes, right? But it's also the fact that it's such a pivotal moment for the students as they turn, and you can see in their faces that they're ready to make this pivot, and also because, you know what, it offers me hope. It offers me hope for the future of healthcare in our country, that you all have brought yourselves in that luminous healing way that Dr. Farrar talked about to this and dedicated yourself to this profession, to healing your communities, to healing your families, to bringing all of us forward. Oh, I know, I'll stop soon, sweetie. But to bringing us forward into a truly healthy future. And I'm very grateful for that. I'm lucky because I get to represent today all of our senior leadership at the university, Provost Pierce and others, in congratulating you. And now you're going to watch yourselves not only pivot how you're learning and what you're learning, but this internal transformation that Dr. Farrar mentioned, this shift away from being observers to being healers, from being students to being people who are applying this. This is a foundational transformation into becoming the kinds of professionals that you will be into the future, that will humbly and assertively serve your patients and continue to learn into the future. Thank you for taking that task on. I'm excited to see where you all land. I do have one quote that I'm going to end with. And the quote is, "May your journey into this field of service be filled with these things: gratitude for the lives you meet, humanity in all that you do, and appreciation for the beauty and the stories of others." Thank you again. Congratulations. And I hope you all have a fabulous day. I'm going to turn it back to Dean Burns-Ryan to close the ceremony for us.
All right, I have just a few items before we conclude the ceremony. Faculty, we will be processing up the middle aisle and out before our recipients. Once the recipients have processed out the middle aisle, then we ask all of the friends, family that are here with us today to continue celebrating. Stay on the grounds. It's a beautiful day outside. Take pictures. Take these people out for lunch. Okay, they deserve it, right? And we just thank you so much for being here with us today, celebrating our White Coat recipients. Let's do one more big round of applause.